This is the story of a girl who just wanted to be on her university's running team. Her name is Lindsay Hecox, but the state of Idaho passed a law that said, you can't play because you're a transgender woman. And so began a legal battle that wasn't just about sports, but about fairness, identity, and constitutional rights. In March 2020, Idaho lawmakers passed a law, the Fairness in Women's Sports Act. This law said that girls and women's sports were only for those whose biological sex at birth was female. That meant transgender girls were banned from playing. But Lindsay wasn't ready to give up. She was a student at Boise State University and wanted to run on the women's cross-country team. So, with the help of the ACLU and Legal Voice, she filed a lawsuit against Idaho's governor, Brad Little, and other officials. In July 2020, a federal district court ruled in her favor. The court temporarily blocked the law, stating it likely violated Lindsay's constitutional rights. The judge noted, the law targets transgender girls only. Boys' teams have no such rule. But the fight didn't stop there. The state appealed to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. And in 2023, the appeals court sided with Lindsay again. It said Idaho's law didn't hold up under heightened scrutiny because the state failed to prove that banning trans athletes was necessary to protect fairness. Then came a twist. In April 2024, a separate Supreme Court case, Labrador versus Poe, impacted how federal courts viewed transgender-related laws. As a result, the Ninth Circuit revised its ruling. Now, the injunction would apply only to Lindsay Hecox, not to all transgender girls in Idaho. It's been 5 years since this case began, and now, the state of Idaho wants the U.S. Supreme Court to decide. Can states ban transgender girls from girls' sports teams based on their biological sex at birth? In July 2025, the Supreme Court agreed to hear the case. The hearing is scheduled for October 2025, with a landmark ruling expected in 2026. This decision could change the lives of thousands of transgender students across the country. It could redefine what equality means in sports. And in law, this case is no longer just about Lindsay Hecox. It's about all those running not just on track, but toward justice. The fight for fairness isn't easy, but it is possible.